Friends in Recovery, the Addiction Recovery Podcast, is brought to you by the Friends in Recovery community, a thriving network of individuals who are fighting back against the stigma of addiction. Join our hosts as they speak up about the real issues of addiction, treatment, and recovery. Friends in Recovery, the Addiction Recovery Podcast, is available on Facebook, Podbean, iTunes, and YouTube 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now, here are your Friends in Recovery.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Friends in Recovery Podcast. I'm your host, Jersey Ed. I'm along with my two co-hosts, Blackout Beth and Buckeye Bambi today. So. What's up, ladies?
My hair.
We don't even know if that's the real Beth back there. Yeah, she could have got captured by somebody, and then that person could have. She's AI. That's it.
Beth AI is now Beth. AI. Ask me any big book question.
AI Beth. That's right. Any big, she's AI Big Book Beth. That's all she can answer is big book questions.
That's right.
How many pages in the big book, Beth?
There's 164 that you need to read. The rest is optional.
Oh, good answer. 164, but okay, we'll give it to you.
You don't know that?
All right. I know that. I was asking you how many pages in the big book. I was trying to kill time here because I'm looking up where my big book is buried in all my books. So I was gonna.
There's 164 pages in the instructions. Then starts Dr. Bob's Nightmare and all the fluffy stories.
And how many pages after 400? What's on 411? What page? 407? CH always talks about that page.
417. That's the answer to all my problems.
Acceptance.
Answer to all your problems today.
That's
wow.
correct.
We
See,
talk about
even Bambi can quote that one.
Well, AI Beth knows everything. AI Big Book Beth knows everything.
I wish.
Right? AI Big Book Beth. We don't know if it's you or not, Beth. So we're just going to go that this is AI here without the picture.
So I don't have to be responsible for anything I say. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's right. Well, you can't say fuck anymore because I said all our fucks. We're all fucked out. So we can't fuck anymore, guys.
Well, if we're going to read Carl's book, I hope it's a calm one today.
I think it might not be, guys. Well, we'll see. But anyways, I got a shout. Well, no, hold on real quick. If you guys want to call in and complain, the 800 number is 800-989-6504. Bambi will answer all those calls. And and if you like to email us, only Bambi's email is going up here today, and that is it. But email us at help@friendsinrecoverycommunity.org. What else? We have meetings 2 times a day, 7 days a week, 3 on Saturdays. And if you go to friendsinrecoverycommunity.org, right? friendsinrecoverycommunity.org, our meeting list will be up there. And please join us. So I got from this end of things. I do want to give a quick shout out to Dr. Wilder today. I'm still sick, as you guys can tell. Not that Beth cares. She didn't ask anything. See, this is an AI Beth, because if it was real Beth would have said, "Oh my God, Ed, are you okay? You sound horrible today."
She got all that out last time. She figured you were sick last week. You can't complain.
You're sick.
Right.
We paid attention to you. That's enough.
That's it. And that's it. No 2 weeks in a row. So.
Is Stacy back? Did Stacy come home?
Yeah, she's back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but she's downtown getting somebody's autograph from, I don't know, Sewing Down South or something. Some guy from Southern Charm. You ever watch that show? Southern Charm?
Sewing? Stacy doesn't.
Yeah, but he owns he owns a store called Sewing Down South, and he's one of the main guys on the show, and he owns a sewing store downtown, so she's getting his autograph.
Tell her to text her right now and say Beth needs fabric.
No, the fabric is already put together. It's very high-end fucking pillows, basically.
Really?
Yeah. Sewing Down South, guys. They're not a sponsor of the show, but if they want to be, they can.
Craig Conover? Is that who it is?
Craig Conover. What's up, Craig, my brother? I don't know him.
Well,
he makes fancy pillows? Like, what is this?
Yeah, he makes very expensive pillows.
I can make those pillows. Tell Stacy to just let me know what she wants, and I'll make her fancy pillows.
And let me tell you, those guys on that show, I'm not going to go that, but hey, listen, everybody needs probably a helping hand somewhere, and watch that show, and maybe somebody might need Friends in Recovery on that show.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You never heard of Southern Charm? Anybody in Facebook or YouTube here of Southern Charm? Come on, somebody tell me that they've heard something.
It's a TV show, right?
It's a reality show, and it's the rich socialites that have nothing better to do than drink, fuck, and just do nothing all day long.
So, like all the reality shows.
Like all the reality shows. That's what the show is about. Okay. That's it. Well, a little bit more than that, but it's
And he's what does he do? Sew pillows?
He is, I think he's a sewing person like you, like a sewer. Is that what you call you people?
We should put Beth on a reality show.
That would be hilarious.
What did you say?
She's a quilter.
Oh, I think you said something else.
No, you said put me on a reality show. A quitter?
I did.
No, forget it. Yes, put you on a reality show. Yeah, I would love a camera in Beth's house for 24 hours. I would pay big money for that.
Beth.
Yeah, big money. I would love to see what goes on in that house.
And if he's paying big money, I'll be the one recording you. I'm coming.
That's it. There you go.
Oh my God, Bambi, you totally have to come hang out with me.
Beth reality show.
What
kind of reality? What should we name it? Let's do a reality show right now for Beth. Or AI Beth. What's your last name again? Oh yeah, I knew your last name is. All right. I don't know. Anyways, is that have anything to do with recovery reality shows?
There's no reality.
It would be pretty cool because it would be there's a lot of reality in that house, I'm sure. See, I'm still sick. Anybody feel sorry for me? No. Okay.
No.
So all these reality shows, think about it, they all drink, right?
Yeah.
They all hook up with each other, right? This would be complete opposite, Beth. Complete opposite. No drinking, no hooking up, no nothing, right?
Well, then I'm not coming, Beth. Why do I want to come hang out with you?
I think we're gonna scrap that idea, Beth. Sorry, your 5 minutes of fame is all done.
All done.
Poor Beth.
Anybody want to read the?
Go ahead.
What about the 366 book?
I got it right here.
Well, wait. Before we do that,
commercial.
We should do the commercial, right?
Yeah, commercial.
Now.
Do the commercial.
Commercial. There. Now.
Are you a rebel seeking transformation in your recovery journey? Then 366 fucking days sober is the book for you. 366 daily meditations. This book by the SoberPod Recovery podcast host and professional rebel, Carl, will help guide you towards a new way of thinking and living. Each daily meditation offers a fresh perspective, practical advice, and a healthy dose of Carl's irreverent humor to help you stay sober and embrace the challenges of life without drinking, drugging, or shitting your pants. Whether you're just starting your recovery journey or looking for a daily dose of encouragement and laughs, 366 fucking days sober is the book for you. So, if you're ready to transform your life and become the rebel you were meant to be, get your copy of 366 fucking days sober today. Available today on Amazon.com.
All right, guys, welcome back. That was the book commercial. If you want to know what that is, go listen to our show that's been already done that you're watching now, right? You'll hear that you shit your pants. What else? Beth, I love how you just completely got us out of that subject.
You like that?
Just completely took us out of it. That was good. That was redirecting at its Beth.
Thank you.
Beth.
At its Beth.
That is Beth. Moving along now. Enough of talking about Beth.
Really quick. What? How have you guys been doing with Screenless Sunday? Is it Screenless Sunday? Is that what we're calling it?
Oh yeah. Let's talk about that.
I've been doing much better.
I love that.
Really well.
Okay.
I mean, I don't completely cut it out, but I minimize it so much that it makes an impact all week long. Like we've been walking on the beach every single morning for an hour, couple miles every single morning. For a few weeks now. I'm trying to get ready for that roar trip, coming up in August.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to, get stronger.
That's right.
And I mean, like I would normally just be on my phone the whole time I was walking. I would have, something playing. I'd be listening to our podcast, of course, or something similar, Sober Pod, one of those. And no, we like talk and shit.
Wow. That's
awesome.
Concerning, maybe.
I think it all stems from our screenless Sundays.
It does, 100%. There's no doubt about it. I agree. No doubt about it. How about you, Beth?
I got so much done this weekend thinking I was going to be working. And I had so much fun. I worked on my quilt. I worked in the garden. I worked on the lawn. I worked on the house. We did a couple loads of laundry. And I'm the same as you, Bambi. Like, I didn't completely cut it out, but like, it's interesting. Like, that first week was really, really hard. The second week was not awesome. But this past weekend was like, I felt reconnected.
Yeah.
And every time I did pick up the phone, I needed to pick up the phone. And it was very conscious that I was making a decision to pick up the phone.
Yeah. I wonder if anybody out there in our YouTube or video land or podcast land is doing this, right? Send us an email or comment below and let us know. Yes. Everything big starts small, guys, right? You pick it up, you drop it down. And I do the same thing, Beth. I have to agree with you 100%. It trickled, and YouTube, Bambi, it trickled throughout the week. Mm-hmm. I only pick it up when I need to. Yep. I don't wear my iWatch a lot anymore. I wear it only here and there. I wear my regular watch now.
Oh, wow.
I don't need to be connected that much. I really don't. Definitely affects your life. Anxiety, everything. It definitely affects your life.
Yeah.
And I see it from now, that's one thing about us addicts and alcoholics. Okay, screenless Sundays, stop watching everything. Don't watch anything, right? I mean, come on, that's a typical alcoholic. Or let's fucking stay on the phone and watch TV and be on a computer all at once, all day long. But there is a happy medium to everything in life, right? Balance. And if we can cut down whatever that is, balance in life. I mean, we don't need to pick the phone up and look at Facebook 9 million times or Instagram or TikTok or whatever else is out there, or your emails, and most of the emails you get is junk anyways, right? I mean, what are you looking at emails for? And here's the other thing. Let me ask you, anybody in this audience, and you guys here too, Bambi and Beth, what the fuck do you learn on TikTok, Facebook, from watching all those, what are they, reels, right? Is that what they call them, reels?
Reels.
What do you learn from it?
Dude, I've learned so much shit from TikTok. You don't even want to know how much stuff.
But you specifically looked for something.
And now it just comes up in my feed. Yeah. Like I think I follow like 1,000 different people like that. But I follow quilters. I follow politics. I follow the Washington Post. I follow dude, I get my news from TikTok. Did you know that Paris is like surrounded by farms and they're like completely like shut down the city? Did you know that Iceland that week all the women went on strike? All women went on strike for a day. Yep. TikTok. You're welcome.
Okay, so what does that do for you?
It keeps me
in your personal or your professional life.
In my personal life, I like to know what's going on globally. I feel like mainstream news doesn't really tell us anything anymore. And it's owned.
Well, do we really need to know?
The left and right is all owned by BlackRock, and they push the narrative whichever way they want. And I do want to know.
BlackRock? Like,
see, you don't even know.
Black people rocking and rolling? What's BlackRock?
BlackRock is an investment firm, I think.
Really?
And own. Like, if you look up any company, it trails right back. They follow the money, it goes right back to BlackRock on basically every news outlet, every company, their shareholders.
Really?
Yep.
Well, listen to this. Okay. So I don't listen to the news anymore. It's useless. Does nothing for me. Right. And then I was just reading, and I stopped for about 3 or 4 years now. I used to listen to the news the minute I got up, and, and I'm drinking my coffee, and it's getting me more anxious and all that. But I was just reading this John Maxwell leadership book. And I forgot whatever it was saying, that they did the same thing. They would get up and read it was Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn, and you get up and you'd read the newspaper, and then you would drink your coffee, get all worked up, all anxious, and then you go to work and you'd be flipping people off, and like meditation in the morning and relaxation and all that stuff. My life is completely different now that I don't watch it. And I'm not saying it's right or wrong that you're watching it, but the end of the end of the thing, and in the book he said that why would you even, like, what he says is look at somebody's book collection and see what they're reading, right? If it's self-help, if it's business, it's financial, whatever, they're putting good stuff in their brains. If it's all like trash novels, trash in, trash out, right? And I'm not saying that about news, but how much of that can you take? Same thing, recovery. Let's get the good recovery. We know who to hang around with in recovery: our sponsor, the healthy people. And that's my thoughts on the news, Beth. And I'm not saying you're right or wrong. I just don't watch it. It's too much for me. Does that make sense? Hey, Beth, are you there?
Myself. I muted myself. Sorry.
You muted yourself, yes.
I did. So basically, it comes down to this. To be a woman in the United States right now, you should probably watch the news. And I think...
Really?
Did you know that Roe v. Wade reversed? And that in places like Iowa, it's completely illegal to get an abortion, even if it's going to kill the body of the woman who is pregnant?
Yes. I've been watching that. It's crazy.
So,
I mean, I guess if you're... But if you're, I guess if you're
as a woman in
looking
long-term
at
recovery,
yes.
It is my responsibility to be a part of my community, my local community, my AA community, and my community of women. And, I watch these things and I vote and I'm a part of that process. Yeah. But it's, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of stuff going on, I mean, it's just...
I agree.
I think that we do need to be in the know about some things. And I do agree with you that I do step away from the news every now and then because I do get all fired up. Like, I really cannot believe that this is the time that I live in right now, and I might as well be 1940.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's, but you know what? Because that's what the media wants to feed us. The media is feeding us what they want, not what we want, right? They even from whenever TV started till now, like, that's they're feeding us at because it sells. It sells commercials. It sells, keeps people tuned in. That's what it does. Yeah. I'll be honest with you. I watched The Big Bang Theory, right? If it wasn't for Sheldon and the hot blonde, I wouldn't fucking watch it. And I'll be honest with you, they didn't have the fucking hot blonde on there, I probably wouldn't watch it, right? I mean, let's be serious. It's an honest program, guys. I'm just telling you, But that's what draws us in, right? So, Beth, I know what you're doing now. You're dyeing your hair, and you're going to put hot blonde hair on, and you're going to wear dresses and skirts like that girl over in Big Bang Theory, so we can get a lot more views. Correct? Am I correct saying that?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Well. All right, well, that's why nobody watches, because we don't have no fucking hot blondes on here. We're all just bald or Bambi, redhead, dark haired. We need a hot blonde on here, guys.
No,
not saying that both of you guys are not hot, or me, but something's working over there. I could be Sheldon.
I could be Sheldon's girlfriend. What was her name? What is her name?
Oh yeah, Amy. Yes, you could, Beth.
Yep, I'm a total nerd.
Yeah,
I love nerds. I married a nerd.
Perfect. Yes, that is perfect. You are an Amy.
I am an Amy.
So I'm Sheldon. You're Amy. And who are you, Bambi?
I don't know.
Kuthapali?
I have
You
watched
Kuthapali?
that show. I don't watch any comedies. It's so weird.
What
But
do
I
you
have
watch?
seen that show.
We got to get you into some comedy. You got to watch Parks and Recreation. I can talk.
Oh no, I've never seen
You
any
would
of
love
those.
that show.
I have watched Impractical Jokers.
That's
and
a great
makes
show.
me laugh. Yeah.
That's
Jersey.
a great show.
They're
Yeah.
from Jersey.
Staten Island, I
Oh,
believe.
Staten Island.
Yeah,
It's like Jersey Light.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, Staten Island's right over the bridge, and yeah, it's right there. So
It's 10 miles from me.
10 miles, really? Staten Island?
Yep, 10 miles from me.
Wow. Beth, if you're looking for Beth, if you go to Staten Island, give her a call.
No, thank you.
Right, 10 miles away.
She's 10 miles away, guys. If you're in Staten Island right now, reach out to Beth at 555-1212.
8675-309.
309, that's right. God. No, I mean, I know we're going off on a tangent here and all that, but you know what?
You think?
Junk in, junk out, guys. Let's be serious, right? So the junk that we put into our heads is the junk that's going to come out of our mouths. And I was with a speaker yesterday at a workshop, and he was basically talking about that. But what he was talking about was, I want you to learn something when I leave here, right? And that's how I look at life. Everything like this show, like what did we learn when we hit the stop button, the end button? Did we learn something? What? Now I don't do that all the time. I'll watch a little bit of TV at night, 2 hours. That's it. That's 2 hours a day, 2 hours a night, whatever you want to call it. Which could be mindless, but I want to constantly learn. I wish I could show you my library above me. It's all the way to the ceiling. I have 10-foot ceilings, and a bookshelf starts right about here and goes all the way up to the ceiling, and filled with books, all books that I learned from, and that's what recovery brings me. That's what every meeting do you guys learn something from a meeting every time you
Absolutely.
go? Right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
How about you, Beth?
No,
really? AI Beth? That's not the real Beth, because real Beth would say, yes, I do. But
No,
AI Beth does not.
I don't know. I guess I don't know. It's hard to calculate.
Well, even if somebody's being an asshole and you're not learning anything, you learn that I'm not going to be like that fucking guy or that fucking woman, right? I mean, come on. Or
something.
Those guys that ramble on and on and on that never get over whatever. I learn from them. Like, listen, you can ramble on for, like me, early recovery, a year. Like, I focused on one subject for a year. Now it's like that. If I'm in it for 3 minutes, that's a long time now. I do not stay on any subject in my mind, because I can't control it. I can't change it. I can't do anything with it. Right? I just have to move on and move through it.
Isn't that just ADHD?
No, well, probably partially. No, ADHD would be like constantly focusing on, oh my God, the whatever, the button broke, the button broke.
No, that's
and
OCD.
then 3 days later, oh, the button broke. That too,
OCD.
yeah. But it's like a little OCD with exactly, with ADHD mixed in. That's a little bit of everything. Stir it up, and you got Ed Chancho.
Oh my God!
But that's it. Like, learn something. I look at everything that I can learn from. And what I'm learning from this podcast is going so wrong, and we should just delete it and start. No, I'm kidding. Delete it and start it over. But
we have 3 people.
No, I don't know.
We have 3 people on YouTube watching us.
We do?
Well,
What's
I'm
up,
one of
YouTube?
them.
Any questions?
Nope. I said
There you
hi.
go. Anybody
Nobody
want to ask
responded.
questions?
Watching us on Facebook, so that makes 3 on Facebook too, Beth. Besides me.
What?
Hi,
See,
everyone.
He's winning again. Oh.
Yeah, just barely. That was me.
Oh, that
I said
was
hi,
you.
everyone.
I'm like, wait,
is it I know we got a new thing here. We got the chat in whatchamacallit, YouTube. I like it. I feel like I'm like a show host, a podcast show host here.
You are
Really?
a podcast show host.
Cheers.
Oh, I am? Oh, I forgot. This is how we do all my calls from work, just like this. That's how it is. I'm kidding. Look, Bambi's like, if you're watching, look at Bambi's face, guys. She's like, when's this fucking show going to end?
Let's move it along. Come on, Beth. You're not moving us very good.
I know. This is a good show, right? This is a good show. What didn't read Carl's book? I don't know. I mean,
this is definitely the ramblingest show we've ever done so far.
Yeah, what I'm thinking, is that AI has its work cut out to, follow us this week.
That's right. I like this. We all want to see the show notes on this one.
Oh, man.
Host discusses ADHD and what else were we saying? OCD disorders and serial killers.
We should just start how many random things we can talk about. Let's see how many random things.
Water bottles, fans. Computers.
I can't.
Right, now it's going
Charles
south,
Manson.
guys.
There's a good one. Charles Manson.
There you go.
Serial killers are going to start putting us under a crime podcast.
That's okay.
More views under crime podcast.
Oh, you know what? I have to change our name on not our name, but the show name, because I think it's coming up on YouTube live as last week's show name, so I have to rename it before.
It says Friends in Recovery, the Addiction Recovery Podcast.
But does the show title say, what the hell would we name it? I thought I saw it somewhere. Is Your House in Order? See?
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Yeah, see? Guys, this is not a Is Your House in Order show.
No.
That will come down. I can change that.
That was last week.
That was last week, folks.
Clearly from this show, everybody knows that our houses are not in order. Nothing is
exactly. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Clearly.
My ducks are not in order. In fact, one of them might be a pigeon.
I think one of my ducks are a fucking goat, so at least you're in the family of something.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. All right, Bammy, read the thing and then we'll cut it out because Carl loves when we read this. I get a text message from Carl. Hey, I text message. Hey, the thing's done. I said, we read your thing. You did? You read it? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, so he loves when we read it. So
it is the 26th today, right? As we're recording.
Is it 26?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it is. Oh, this may not have any curses in it. We might have to say some fucks at the end.
I'll try to work that in.
Yeah, you try to work that in.
All right.
Are we what?
Are you ready?
No. Wait, hold the book up. Beth. You can't
I'm holding mine up. I am holding mine up.
Okay,
right
there you go. AI Beth hold her book up.
These old eyes.
Go ahead,
Patience
baby.
is a virtue. What is a virtue? Glad you asked. Virtue is behavior showing. I gotta hold it down. I can't read. I'm too.
No, you can't. Yeah. No.
Behavior. Showing
there it is. There's the book.
There you go.
We see Beth's one eye. Her AI.
Oh my god.
Sorry, guys.
Going so wrong. Okay, so patience is a virtue. What is a virtue? Glad you asked. Virtue is behavior showing high moral standards. And the next time you are waiting in line or have been put on hold, try not to lose your shit, would you? It's childish and shows a lack of empathy for the person who is trying to get to you. They could be new on the job. They could be distracted by their inner thoughts. Maybe they're going through a loss of a pet or a loved one. The point is, you can be a little less selfish and wait a little longer without calling the manager, fucking Kevin's or Karen's, or making a scene. Try to hold your tongue and just let it pass. And you know what? It does pass.
Yes.
Reflections. How often have you lost your shit in traffic or waiting in line as though it was all happening to you? And the daily challenge. Today, if you have to wait, look for what else you can do in the meantime. What else can you use that time for?
There you go. This is perfect. Everybody falls into this category, I think.
Absolutely.
Sober or not, or human or whatever, AI. But I figured out what was wrong with our show. It says right here in one of the lines, they could be distracted by their inner thoughts. That is our issue today, guys. Is that
I
we're
don't have any
distracted by
inner
our inner thoughts?
All of my
Well,
thoughts come right out my fucking mouth.
that's right. There's no filter with Beth. That's it. No filter. No filter, Beth, guys. No, but that's a good reading, Bammy. I mean, I don't want to go into it too much because we killed enough of time here as it is. But just today I was on the phone with a customer service rep, and I was starting to get like angry. I'm like, well, why? Like, that person didn't do anything to me. And I usually say to myself, this is not this person's fault. This is not this person's fault. They did not start this. It's not, so I usually probably I'm serious, 99.9% of the time, I do not, I really don't like get angry at anybody on the phone or in line, even in traffic. It's like, what is it going to do? I mean, it's just going to aggravate me more. So what's your guys' thoughts on any of this?
I'm fine as long as I'm not in the car.
Okay, that's the show, guys. That's it.
I'm really good as long as I'm not in the car. If I'm in the car,
you get angry in the car?
Get the fuck out of my way. If you're doing 70 in the left lane, you should be run over.
Well, yes. That does piss you off. I mean, that's one of the things that would irritate you. But listen, I rarely get upset in the car because my husband is so much like everything on the road upsets him. Everything.
Oh, really?
So I think that I went so far the opposite way that now nothing bothers me because we have to find some kind of medium. So if I start getting stressed about something in the car, he will, go off on a freaking tangent. So
okay, is that the show, guys?
Compensating though.
Yeah, probably, because literally nothing bothers me on the road anymore. I don't get upset. I don't get upset with customer service. I don't get upset in lines. I'm very, very mellow. But
what good does it do you anyways, right?
Well,
I mean,
that's true.
Think about it. It just does us no good, and it just if anything, gets me more aggravated.
It does,
right? It just gets me more aggravated, right?
And you can't fix it. What are you being upset? What is that going to do for you? What's it going to do to your frame of mind? Why let that cashier or that asshole driving 70 in the left lane take space in your head?
Yeah, I know. I agree with it. And it's just, this whole thing reminds me of something that I tell myself daily. Life happens for you and not to you, right? So that driver going 25 miles an hour in the slow lane is not doing it to you. It's just happened to be that way. The customer service rep, maybe that couldn't find what you were looking for, is not doing it to you. Maybe they weren't trained right. The person at the store who took a little bit more longer time is not doing it to you. Maybe they had a bad day and they wanted to talk to the cashier to feel a little bit better. So that's how I look at it. Because sometimes, and let me tell you, down in South Carolina, holy shit! I think they have counseling fucking centers in the grocery store lines. The cashiers double as counselors because some of those. I think I seen people handing their insurance cards over sometimes. Like some of the conversations they fucking have. I'm serious.
I think it's everywhere. It must be the South because that happens here too. The other day, actually in Walmart, Matt says to me, he's like, "This only happens to you. Why do people just tell you everything?"
I know.
So I'm having this full conversation. It was hilarious. This guy was talking to me about, well, what are you cooking for dinner? And I said, oh, my daughter's friend is coming over. She doesn't call him a boyfriend, but it's a friend, and said, so what are you cooking for him? And then he goes on, and he says, well, what does he look like? And we're just having this whole conversation. It's like the weirdest thing. And Matt just sits there and he's just like, why do people just talk to you? And I'm like, I don't know, but they do.
And they do not like they don't care about it. Oh, we just lost 2 viewers all at once. That's nice on YouTube. All right.
We did? No, we didn't. There's still 3.
Yeah. There's 3 still?
Nope, just kidding.
Yeah, see, there's 1. Yeah. Yeah.
They're off work now. It's 4:00. They got to go home.
That's it. Yeah. Everybody's like, see ya.
They were listening at work and now they said, fuck, I got to go face that traffic. And
yeah, I'm not listening to these guys. I'm going to start bitching at somebody in traffic. So I don't. Oh, that's a good reading. It's something good to think about. I think we beat every subject to death possible on this show in the last 40 minutes or so. I don't know. I mean, lots of stuff going on, lots of things to worry about, not to worry about. maybe next time you do, I like this, what is a virtue? Behavior showing high moral standards. So next time you're in line, when you hit this, we should have this at the beginning. I should record this and just say, virtual is behavior showing high moral standards. So we have patience for the next 40 minutes that you're going to listen to this show, right? Anyways,
if you make it through this podcast, that's
Carl,
a virtue.
move that to the front.
That's right. No, that's what we're going to name it. We're going to name it virtual, right? Isn't that what we should name this show? Virtue. The virtual virtue. Yes, I like that. We have nothing else to talk about it now except for naming the show. How fucking sad is that today? Pretty sad, right? Well, I'll just be honest with you. My head is so stuffed up. It's like I have this echoing in my head, and I don't know. I was like this close to saying, "No, I can't do the show today." I'm like, "No, I can't," because then what? Will wreck everybody's weekend. So I took the behavior showing high moral standards, and I showed up today. Right?
Good for you, because I got a beach day planned tomorrow.
There you go. See?
Plan.
Now nobody could work that into it. Huh?
I got a garden day planned tomorrow.
Beth?
What?
Garden?
AI Beth?
AI Beth. It's not real. I am not real.
It's not real. This is Beth. I am not real.
Listen, I have to tell Beth something very important. I have tomatoes this big on my green tomatoes on my plants already that I just planted. Remember?
Wow.
Planted tomatoes? Yes.
I have one tomato
Welcome
seed.
to the Friends in Recovery Gardening Show.
I have one tomato seed that made it to a little bitty baby plant tall. That's where New Jersey is at.
I got some actual tomatoes, and they're growing. It looks great.
I think they're kicking us off of YouTube as we speak for the worst show ever.
We've had better.
Just kidding. We've had better. Yes, that's okay. We're all on a spot today. I'm sick. Bambi's, I don't know what Bambi is, and Beth is AI, so whatever. All right, guys. Before it gets any worse, because I don't know how it could, maybe we should keep going because it might get better from here, and Carl can just like cut and pick and choose and whatever he wants to do. Right?
No,
not a bad idea.
Not a
bad idea. So, but hey, I have to congratulate myself, Jersey Ed, on getting both of those YouTube and Facebook up all at once, right? That was pretty good.
This is definitely the fastest we've ever started a show.
I know. We were like, boom, right on, right? And if I could share what Beth said, we were waiting for Beth, and if I could share what she said, but I can't. So
that's right. That's
what took the longest time was waiting for Beth.
Yep. It's fair. Yeah. That's fair.
That's it. So, but we'll give you what do they call in golf, a mulligan? Is that what they call it? Yeah, right. We'll give you a mulligan this week.
I'm a mulligan this week.
Get a real. What do they call it?
Job
router. Isn't that job? Get a real job. Yeah, get a real job.
That too.
Yeah, that too. You guys are killing me. I gotta go, guys. This is it. We're gonna go off into left field. So I love you, ladies, both. This was our best show ever. Just keep saying that, best show ever, and maybe that's what we should use as a title. Our virtually our best show ever. Right? I'll figure it out. Anyways, stay sober, everybody.
This concludes this episode of Friends in Recovery, the Addiction Recovery Podcast. Follow us on Facebook for past shows and updates, and enjoy free access to twice daily support meetings. Friends in Recovery, the Addiction Recovery Podcast, is available on Facebook, Podbean, iTunes, and YouTube 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.